Welcome back to my train room. While I was in California, James asked me to make some tutorials of various things that I did during the scenery making process. So let's jump right back to the footage that I filmed while I was there for the first of those tutorials. My next project is to add liners to all these tunnels. There's 5 of them here. I have 3 tunnels on the lower level and 2 on the upper level, and they all need liners. Because it's quite a long reach, I'm not going to attempt to do it in situ. Instead, I'm going to move this block of pink foam to the workbench where I can work in more comfort. So let me turn the camera off and get reorganized. The product I'm using is called Shaper Sheet, and it's by Woodland Scenics. It comes in quite a long roll, but I've already made several tunnels out of this, and it's a heavy duty foil with a felt backing. It cuts fairly easily with scissors. The trick is to get a piece the right size to line the tunnel. If I was doing a long tunnel, I would just do a section at each end, but with a tunnel that's only about a foot long, it's just as easy to do it in one piece. Now, it doesn't look much like a tunnel liner at the moment. The way to improve it is to crumple it up. Being careful with your fingers because it does have sharp edges. When I built this, I cut these tunnels a little oversized to allow for this sheet. I just push it close against the foam so I don't have any gauge problems. To attach it, I just use large headed nails. These are roofing nails. Just push them through there like that. One each side. And then 2 more at the other end, and that's all it needs to attach it. Before I can call it done, I've just got to get a flat black spray paint and spray the inside, and then the tunnel portal will just be glued on here. Well, I've now got both of the liners installed. I had to open another roll because, as you saw, the first one was nearly finished. Before I paint it, let's take it back to the layout and make sure that it still fits. Obviously I still have to do some building up underneath it, otherwise there will be a horrid gap. So I'll just build the sub base up to rail level and then paint the whole thing black, and that seam will be virtually invisible. 2 down, 3 to go. Well, as you can see, I've managed to get the liners in to the 3 lower tunnels. I had to hack away bits of bench work, but I was able to reach in eventually. It would have been too much work to take everything apart and take it to the workbench. If you look at the high level tunnels, you can see I've added some blocking at the back so that I can avoid that great big gap. Time to test fit the tunnel, so let me put the camera down. And I think that's a good fit. So time to glue everything up solid. The best glue for this foam is this PL400 tube adhesive. Just squirt a few beads of that on and it will be all nice and solid. It takes a long time to set, but that's no big deal. So that is stage 1 of this particular project done. I've now got to stack up foam blocks to get to the rough shape of the mountain before I can start carving it away and getting the plaster cloth on. So let me turn the camera off and I will get back to work.